Yo guys, it's me RTG Game here for another YouTube video for you guys, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to build a FIFA team that suits you. If you enjoy this video, please subscribe and smash that like button. Now before you get into this video, you want to know exactly the basics of making a team. You want to have a balance of rating and chemistry. I'm just going to go into that for a second. When you build a team, you need to have a balance of rating and chemistry. Chemistry is how much the players have in common. For example, if I have Thiago Silva and David Luiz in centre back, they will have a lot more chemistry since they're from the same country and club. Rating is how good of a player they are. For example, Lionel Messi would have a higher rating than a bronze. So you should keep that in mind during the video, and go back to this video a few times to take some notes. So first, you want it for the first step, you want to choose 2 players. You want to choose none to 3 players that you really want your team, because for reasons you might think they're really good players. I've chosen Thiago Silva and Aubameyang since they're really good players and I enjoy using them. Once you've chosen your formation as well, you get started. I usually start at goalkeeper because that's where I like to start. So when we start, we look at our players around us. So we have Thiago Silva. He's from PSG, Brazil and League 1. So let's have a think about that. Now let's search some goalkeepers for a start from Brazil. So let's search my club. So search my club first to see if you have anyone. If you don't really find anyone impressive, go check out concept players. You might find someone good. So the 2 main players that pop up are Alves and Julio Cesar. Now I don't really want them in my team, so why don't we check the club as well. Why don't we check the club? So let's look up League 1. So any, and yeah, let's search. We'll just start. We'll stay with the league and look up some goalkeepers. So we've got Mandanda, Ruffier, some really good keepers, and then we got Trapp. He can make a lot of chemistry since he's from the same club as him, and that's why I want to choose him. I've enjoyed using him in the past, and I am going to use him as my goalkeeper. So let's use him. Now we go to the next centre back. Now looking at this is pretty easy. We have 2 PSG players, so it's a no-brainer that you would want to choose David Luiz. So we're just going to go and look up. We'll go look up League 1 centre backs first. Maybe you might find someone better. Maybe you may want Perrin or someone else, but David Luiz is the main person that pops up for me, so we're going to choose him. Now, all these guys have 10 chem, and that's the maximum chem you can have. So you don't have to give them more chem. So your left back and right backs are all good, and they don't need to be, they don't really have to be from PSG or Brazil, so that's all good. So let's have a think now about our left backs and right backs. The first thing that comes to my mind when I think about a really good right back, I think of Piszczek, because I enjoy using him. So let's just search him up. Piszczek. Pretty sure it's got an I in it. Yes, Piszczek. Searching concept players. So Piszczek is someone good who I enjoy using. He's got reasonable all-round stats for a defender, and I'm going to use him. So we got Piszczek right back, and for our left back, someone that comes to my mind that's really good and not too expensive is Marcelo. Obviously his normal card. So we're just going to quickly look at Marcelo. He not only is a good defender, but he can also be good all around the place. So that's why I'm going to choose him. So searching concept players. Marcelo. Right. So let's have him. Now that we've done that, let's look at our centre mids. Now, Of course, he already has 10 chem, so we don't have to worry much about him. Let's look at our centre mid here. So let's think about he's from the Bundesliga Piszczek and from Port Dortmund. So let's look at centre mids from that particular league. Bundesliga. Search concept players. So we got Muller, Vidal, Gundogan, Thiago. Someone like Gundogan would be pretty good. He makes a lot of chem with Piszczek and he's got pretty good stats. So he'll be pretty good. Yeah, I'm going to choose Gundogan. He's got a lot of chem. So I'm going to choose him. Now, let's look at the right forward. Now this one isn't too hard. We've got two Port Dortmunds. So you want to look up a right mid, because there's not really many right forwards. It's a rare position. So right mids from Port Dortmund. Let's just try. Yep, concept players from there. Yeah, so he's the first person who pops up. I don't want to try to pronounce his name because it'll be a nightmare. So let's put him in. He makes once again a lot of chem. Now let's look at our other centre mid here. Now we have to. Someone Brazilian would be pretty good here, since we got two Brazilians here, Marcelo and Luiz. But Luiz is already from. He's already got 10 chem, so it's not a must to have him there. So let's look at some Brazilian centre mids. That would be good. Let's see, country. Oh, nation and region, sorry. So Brazil, any concept players. So let's have a look. So you got someone like Fernandinho, you might want to use him. Or maybe Rafinha, he might be pretty good. I personally, I have a feeling I want to use, I'm looking ahead and I want to use Rafinha, because he'll be good for a left mid who I might like. So left forward, when we want to look for a left winger, or left forward, left mid, around there. So left wing from, let's go with and he's from nation Brazil and the Bundesliga, since we have Aubameyang there. So yeah, let's just look him up. Yeah, so the first person who comes into my mind is Douglas Costa. He might be good in that position because he's from Bayern Munich. So let's use Douglas Costa. Searching concept players. Yeah, he's left mid in form. Now this may cost a lot, but it's perfect for the team. Now, one more position, the centre mid. We're looking for a Bundesliga from Brazil because it'll fit perfectly. So let's look at some centre mids from those places, and there's nothing. So if that's the case, let's look at some centre defensive mids or centre attacking mids. So we got someone who's not really that amazing. So let's look at our centre defensive mids. If there's nothing there, you're in a bit of trouble. So someone like Gustavo would be perfect. You can change his centre mid, and I'm pretty sure that would give you some extra chem, around 2 or 3. Yeah, so you've done it. If you change his thing, that will give you enough. So that's how you make a really good team. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Subscribed and smash that like button. It's a good team all around. It's pretty good. 83 rating and 100 chem. Let's just say he's from centre mid. He was centre mid. That would be good. Plus, if we made these left forwards and right forwards, it would be 100 chem. So that's how you make a team, guys. That suits you. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe and smash that like button. If you want to see more of this, I can do some special videos on how to make particular teams like hybrids or country teams. So we're going to end the video at that. Peace out, guys.